What is dropshipping? Pros and cons. Most likely, if you're looking for an online business opportunity, you've heard of dropshipping. For the aspirant e-commerce business owner, dropshipping is a profitable online business concept. With a minimal amount of initial money and some labor, dropshipping can be started. When you start to experience success, you can scale by devoting additional resources to branding and advertising. How does dropshipping operate, though, and why should you use this strategy to fulfill your entrepreneurial aspirations? What exactly is dropshipping? Dropshipping is a sort of retail fulfillment for online retailers where merchants buy goods from outside suppliers as customers place orders rather than keeping inventory in storage. After that, the merchandise is delivered right to the customer. In this manner, the seller is relieved of direct product management. Before you launch your own dropshipping e-commerce business, it's critical to consider the benefits and disadvantages of this business strategy. Benefits of dropshipping. 1. Setting up a dropshipping business is simple. Starting a dropshipping business doesn't require any prior business experience. You can establish a business quickly and pick up the rest of the knowledge as you go if you take the time to understand the fundamentals. Dropshipping businesses are simple to launch because their startup costs are inexpensive compared to those of other retail business models. For instance, you don't need a crew or a warehouse to keep your products. Additionally, you don't have to bother about shipping or inventory. Surprisingly, once you get rolling, it's hands-off. 2. Dropshipping can grow. Your business concept doesn't need to change that much as you grow. As your business expands, you'll have to work harder at marketing and sales, but other than processing more orders, your daily tasks will mostly remain unchanged. Dropshipping has the advantage that when your business grows, your infrastructure expenditures won't soar. As a result, you have more money to devote to your company's marketing efforts. The more you concentrate on marketing your company and providing excellent customer service, the better off you'll be. 3. Dropshipping eliminates the need for an office. You may run a full business from your laptop without needing to make any significant financial commitments. Your biggest outlay will be advertising, which you can increase as your store's popularity grows. Your costs will be quite cheap, especially when compared to typical business expenses, even as your organization expands. 4. Dropshipping offers versatility. One of its main advantages is this. You get to make the rules and be your own boss. It's undoubtedly one of the most adaptable professions that anyone may choose from. With only a laptop and your laptop, you can work from home whenever it is most convenient for you. This is perfect for business owners who want to build a company that benefits them. It won't take much effort on your part to complete tasks. You choose your own pace instead. 5. Dropshipping is easy to manage. You can manage everything with minimum fuss because it doesn't require you to make many commitments, such as hiring staff or renting warehouse space. Most of the time, all that's left for you to do after finding suppliers and setting everything up is to manage your online storefront. Disadvantages of dropshipping. 1. Dropshipping has low margins. Dropshipping has some drawbacks, one of which is that you should initially anticipate poor margins. It's still possible to make money, but you should be aware that in some areas the product margin may be low. This challenge is particularly difficult to deal with if you dropship in a highly competitive market. It can be challenging to generate the kind of revenues you want when you're competing for clients' attention. However, you're much more likely to achieve wider margins if you pick the proper niche and focus on the right audience. You'll also make more money in niches with less competition, although eventually sales may start to level out. Because of this, many dropshipping businesses rely on very effective ads to generate significant amounts of revenue. 2. Dropshipping can make order processing more difficult. Dropshipping appears to be simple. The customer places the order, you process it, and your supplier ships it. And the majority of the time, it is easy. However, you can encounter certain issues if you're sourcing goods from several providers. It may not be possible for all of your suppliers to use the same delivery method, which causes issues for both you and your clients. The cost of delivery may be out of reach depending on your shipping setup, especially when mailing several things. Additionally, the processing and billing structures used by various suppliers will vary. This can occasionally be challenging because you have to handle the interactions with your vendors. 3. You don't have a lot of control with dropshipping. Another drawback is that you don't have complete control over things like product supply, order fulfillment, and shipping. You must rely on your vendors to complete tasks accurately and efficiently. Some business owners may find this lack of control unsettling, although it normally doesn't cause issues. Simply said, this means that managing problems when they arise might be challenging. While supplier concerns might occasionally result in issues with client retention, with the proper damage control, you can minimize them and reduce customer turnover to an absolute minimum. 4. Dropshipping makes customer service challenging. This is yet another issue that arises from incorrect orders or unreliable vendors. It can be challenging to organize orders and manage customer service because you are merely the store owner and don't have much authority. Dropshipping has certain bad drawbacks, one of which is that you are responsible for client complaints. If your suppliers have troubles, you can be following all the necessary procedures and still have issues. Don't worry though, accepting responsibility and paying for the error on behalf of your suppliers is all a part of doing business.